Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity. I know it's been a little while since I put out a video, it's been about a week or so, but I have been busy trying to get City Skylines content out like a boss, but I haven't been idle. I have still been working on my Minecraft world, even though there's been quite a little bit of stuff that I've done that I haven't actually bothered recording because it's just been rather tedious really. You may have also noticed that I have gone back to the Pure BD Craft texture pack. Main reason for that is I was really struggling to read some of the writing in 1920 by 1080, particularly the coordinates beneath the minimap on the upper right hand corner. It was almost impossible to read on the Invictus texture pack because everything was that small, and I think it's very important to know what your actual height is, particularly when you start going and looking for things like diamonds and stuff. There are a few blocks and textures that are missing from this pack, but that being said, there are also a few missing from the Invictus pack as well. It does seem to have had a little bit of a hit on performance, but nothing major, and I just decided that I wanted to go back to something familiar, and I've always liked this texture pack. So we've got the white tower there. You will notice that it has actually started to grow. It is getting taller. We're nearly at the top, but not quite there yet. So let's go inside and have a little look at what I have done so far. I know you've seen some of this on a previous video, but not all of it. I am having to vary the materials. I decided to stop using these marble bricks for the ceilings because they just take a while to make, and I didn't have an awful lot of marble. I've recently found a big seam of it, which is why I actually have quite a stash of marble now. I've made a few more chests, and one of those chests is almost full of marble. Do need to sort those chests out at some point though, because they are in a real mess. So this is the first floor above ground level. We do have windows in here. I have gone and stuck a torch in the middle of all these floors because without that torch in the middle, there was a little bit of space where creepers and things could spawn. As you can see, the mirrors are mirrors? What am I talking about? Mirrors. The torches around the edge of the room didn't provide quite enough light to stop everything from spawning. So all of these red crosses are areas where something can still spawn because it is dark enough. Yellow crosses, they can't spawn there in daylight, but at night time it gets a little bit darker and there's plenty of spawn space there. Now, at some point in the future, I would like to go through and get some better lighting. And there are lots of different lights we can make that are in this version of Minecraft, but most of it requires glowstone, so at some point we are going to have to go to the nether. You will see a little waypoint over there called lava. I did a little bit of exploring, found a lovely lava flow. We'll go and check that out at some point in the future, but that is not the purpose of today's video. Go right up to the top here. This is the last floor that I've been working on. I've hollowed it all out and put the torches in just to try and stop anything from spawning in here. But I haven't finished out mining the walls and replacing them. What I'm basically going to do, the outside wall to the front that can be seen from outside will be marble. The roofs and ceilings are just going to be cooked stone, and the walls are just going to be cobblestone. I've already done the back wall, but I haven't done the side walls yet. So the other things that I've done, I've died a few times while out exploring. At one point I got up to, I think it was level 37 or 38 in experience, although most of that was from actually mining blocks out. And had an unfortunate incident with a risen knight. Let's go and turn off the spawn points. We do now, of course, I didn't point it out when I was upstairs, but we do now have a bed. Most of it was made from string from spiders, but I did manage to find one solitary sheep and killed that for its wool. The smeltery is done. I know a lot of people have said to me since I did the last video that the smeltery doesn't have to be 3x3 anymore. I mean, even technically when it's 3x3, it's still technically 5x5 when you consider the walls as well. I don't mind the 3x3 smeltery. It is quite large. I did go and find some lava, and it took quite a few trips with a bucket to fill this up completely. I think it was about, I don't know, 12 or 15 trips to fill it completely. It did take quite some time. So what I've basically done is on this side of the smeltery, I've got a casting basin and a casting table, and they have levers, so we can just turn them on and leave them on. And that'll be useful if we want to automate these up to continually produce blocks or bars or whatever. And then we have another casting table on this side and another crucible here, and these just have push buttons, so we can push this for a single, you know, a single fill, as it were. So we're going to go down once more. And we have another room down here, which again is just an empty room that we haven't really used for anything. Just using cobblestone for the floor as we go further down. And the lowest that I have gone is down to here. And there is a block that I'd missed at some point. Now, you might have just heard a zombie. If you didn't hear that, then, yeah. But there's some doors just here. We are going to carry on going down. But if I go ahead and open these doors and keep our fingers crossed, I'm going to get my sword out. There is a, what looks like a creeper wearing a Zephos hat. We might have to go and check that out shortly. Now, you can actually get to this from outside. There is a sort of a cave area where you can get to this. I've just built this little platform, of course. I did a tiny bit of exploration out here the other day. But mainly the reason that I've come here is we need to do a little bit of spelunking. And most importantly, we need to try and get ourselves a good collection of redstone, because redstone is something that we do not have at all at the moment, and we're going to need that if we want to automate anything. Lots of nasty stuff down here that we need to kill. I have an absolute ton of arrows. I'm more than happy to shoot stuff from afar. Oh, killed that skeleton. That was nice. What about some of these zombies and things? Also got these annoying exploding creepers. Well, I mean, all creepers explode. The dizzy creepers, I think those ones are called. We've got zombies with hats. Plenty of nasty stuff in here that could potentially try and kill us. Got one chambered now, but nothing I can hit with it. That's a shame. Let's not waste it. Ah, I got him. Right, okay. So there's quite a few bits and pieces around here that we would like to get. Just noticed some more iron in the ceiling above us. So this is going to be a little bit of a spelunking mission. So sorry to anybody if you find this boring. I know some people like to see all this stuff, and some people are not as keen in watching all of the mining and stuff. But I feel that if I leave it out, people do tend to sometimes get a little bit upset. We've got a full set of armor. Got a couple of iron picks. I know most of the... Oh, that's going to hurt. Yeah, okay, so we died. So let us go ahead and respawn there. Luckily, I don't have an awful lot of health to begin with, so that's not as bad as it should be. Now, that was a very rookie error. I should have been holding down shift and not looking over the edge of the ramp. Now, that's going to make it a little bit more difficult to get to my corpse, although I could just cheat and teleport down there. But I will avoid doing that temporarily. There should be a way down here, I do believe, because I have been down here before, and I did sort of make a little system of ledges and things, which is what I'm actually using here. And if I can do this... Ooh, that's a creeper. Just jump down into the water, what I was aiming for. And funnily enough, this is about where I died last time. How long is it going to take me to break this by hand? Forever, because I was breaking the wrong block. Thanks, game. Right, okay. Seems relatively safe here for the moment. And I use the term relatively very loosely. First things first. Let's quickly get all of my armor back on. Make sure that I have all of my tools in the right place. We will need ladders. We will need those. Stone picks, extra spare shovels, spare swords, food. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we are now at level 20. This is something that I couldn't tell before when I came down here previously, because it was so difficult to actually tell how deep down I was because I couldn't read the font. So we are pretty much directly below the house. We've got to be careful because obviously there are zombies and things around. Got to keep the sword handy, really. A lot of water about as well. A lot of lava about. So there's lots of places that aren't really safe to stand. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some lovely, delicious ores wherever we can. Just struggling to get out of the water there. This is lead ore. A lot of this stuff we aren't necessarily going to need straight away, so we don't have to go and get it all. It would be nice if we could sort of stem that water flow a little bit, because the water's actually flowing down this way, and it's making it very difficult to move around. We can... Oh, almost got out of there. You're not going to let me out there, are you? It's being very annoying. There's a zombie over there. Yep, I see you. I know you're there, fella. I'm just trying to get to safety. Well, not safety, but... trying to block off this water. Oh well. Oh, come on. I just forgot how annoying water was in this game. Not too bothered about zombies, of course. Zombies in this game are relatively, not a problem. Though for some reason he seems to be doing me a fair bit of damage there. Or was I standing on something else that was hurting me? I don't know. Wow, this water is very annoying. That's coming right from up the top, so there isn't an awful lot I can do about this. Let's get a few lights on the situation. I mean, I can see, but I know sometimes it can be difficult for you guys watching to see if I don't have a light on. Got some coal here. To be honest, don't really need that. I've got absolutely tons of coal, and trying to mine underwater is not the easiest thing, as you guys probably know only too well. That's some sapphire ore, I think. So let's go ahead and get that if we can. Oh, there's a couple of blocks in there. So don't want to waste all of my lead picks. I've only got a couple of them, although I do have plenty of lead. I do have a couple of bits of gold. I did find them on a previous little visit down here. So there are some lead ore in one of the chests back at home. Not lead, gold. Let's just get everything that we can. Annoying water. Okay. So we've got a bit of a lava flow up here. Lots of gold around. That's gold above us. I just keep checking behind me because I'm very, very paranoid. I'd love to have that Lewis hat from the creeper. I don't even think you need to pick... Oh, that wasn't clever, was it? I don't even think you need to pick them up. Can't you just kill a mob? And killing a mob will actually give you the hat. Let's give it a go. We've got a bow and I'm confident that I can kill him from here. There's one hit. Yep. There we go. That looks a lot like... It doesn't say it's Zephos, but it looks a lot like him. So, let's go back over here and continue what I was trying to do in the first place, which was one. Ah, that's not actually gold. It is something or other. This is the reason why I actually bought cobblestone, so I could make platforms to stand on. And in fact, let's just sort of mine our way up to it, which is probably the easiest way of doing it. As long as I make sure I don't have gravel above me, we should be fine. I hear you, fella. Oh, there you are. You're up above me. Not too much of a problem. Okay, do we want to try and kill these guys off? Probably not a lot of point to doing it if he doesn't have anything that I need. Doesn't have a nice hat. Can't get his brain because I've left it up there, but that's fine. What we will do quickly is we'll just go ahead and we'll find the waypoints and we'll just delete the death waypoint because we don't need that anymore. Starting to learn the controls again here. Now, I would like to get around this lava flow and get up over there because I think... Not sure if that's gold or not. However, I must remember that the purpose of being here is to get redstone. That's more important than anything else at the moment. We've got some tin ore here, although we're unlikely to get it because of the lava flow. Yeah. I could have stemmed the lava flow first before trying to get it, but I'm not all that bothered about tin. I think I've got plenty of that as well. Shouldn't be using the iron pick to do this either. That's that yellowite ore. I'm not too sure how important that is. So again, for the time being, I think I'll leave it. Not an awful lot down here. We're actually at one end of this little cave. We'll get this yellowite ore just because it's nice and easy to grab. And, yeah, we'll leave that for the time being. We do know there's lots of nice stuff down here if we do need to come back and grab some of it at a later time. So that's not too much of a problem. I think these cobblestone blocks I might have actually placed down when I came here previously. Lots of nice ores and stuff up there in the ceiling, but of course we're down here looking for stuff. Not too sure what this Miner's Delight plant is, so again we'll be leaving that. Obviously I remember it's here. We'll come back in the future if we ever need it. Looks like we've got a good seam of sapphires here, and we've just found some more emerald as well, so that was a good little find there. Happy about that. And of course this is one of the principal parts of Minecraft. We've just lost some down the bottom of this tunnel. Wonder how deep it is. What's this? A water spring. Harvestable. Not too sure what that is. Doesn't sound familiar. I'm also going to die if I don't get out of this water quick enough. Yep, took a little bit of a hit there, but that's fine. Did have some extra food. We're almost full inventory-wise already, which is a little bit of a problem. Let's start getting some of the... making some space. Using blocks to get out of here wherever we can. Got to be careful of the lava here. We don't want to end up... we don't want to end up getting ourselves cooked. That should be fine. And we don't want the water to flow too much either. Water flows down here are going to be a little bit of a pain. Some more iron over there, actually. Do I really want to risk trying to get that? Not really. Remember what you're here for. You're here for redstone. You can get iron everywhere. There's a chest full of it. Let's go ahead and do this. Glad to say that so far I haven't actually cheated at all. I've not spawned anything in. I've teleported once or twice, but that's mainly just been as a time saver. Right, we've got what sounds like one of those mini enders down here. Certainly looks like it. Those things are flipping annoying. I hate them. One of my deaths, at least... Yeah, one of my deaths has been to a mini ender. We've also got Skelly Bones here, who is about to realise that you don't mess with an archer. Yeah, mini ender. Can I kill him if we just stay in the water? How good's my aim going to be? I'm trying to stay in or near the water because obviously enders don't like the water much. Waste of an arrow there. That's that yellowite ore again. Okay, what have we got here? Got some silver ore. Got some more lead ore. Not too sure where that mini ender's gone, but I'm almost certain that he's going to come back at some point and make my life a misery. He's going to try at least. We're not picking stuff up now because I've actually got so much junk. Why have we got two different lots of bone taking up two... Well, the same type of bone taking up two different slots. That doesn't make sense. Let's go deeper on into the cave. Might as well pick up any blocks if they are of a type of stuff that I've already got, because it's not going to take up any more space. Oh, I've just seen something endery. Where did he go? That was interesting. Oh. Thought I heard him. Okay, so we've got a little area up here we can explore. That is a spider, I can tell by the sound. Let's get to this iron ore. I'm really paranoid now that that mini ender's going to come and kill me. Or the spider. Or one of the creepers, or zombies, or the other myriad of nasty things. There's some really nasty stuff in this pack. Let's grab the yellowite ore. I think this end of the cave may actually lead out the other end, which is where I found the exit to the surface. Because I remember finding my way in from the surface and looking down a hole and getting to the top of the ravine that was above my base. So there's definitely a connecting way down. Let's go ahead and grab some of this silver. Plenty of life left in the pick, and we've discovered some gold as well while we're at it, so that's quite nice. Can hear a skeleton around somewhere. Don't have an awful lot of... Oh, that's yellowite ore. That's gold. That's gold. That's gold. It's weird, there used to be a time when the important thing in Minecraft was digging down and finding diamonds, and now I'm not all that bothered about diamonds. I'd just prefer to find some redstone. That said, of course, if we do find diamonds, it'll definitely be useful. So, yeah, nothing here particularly useful. Let's just nerd pole our way out. We are fine. So, where do we want to go? Which way were we heading? Were we going this way? Towards the water, I think. Okay, that's an interesting sound. That's a creeper. I was kind of hoping he'd just go ahead and blow himself up. It would have saved me a little bit of excavation. But fine, we'll do the work. May have gone and killed himself. A lot of water down here. I wonder if that creeper fell down. Oh, what is that? That scared the crap out of me there. That is a gooey thing. And I can't pick up your stuff, sir. What is junk that I don't need? One piece of wood. Let's pick that up. I'm also having problems picking XP up at the moment. Sometimes it doesn't work. I'm not too sure what that is all about. Hello, Mr. Zombie. You're probably just going to end up falling in the water. There's another one of those things there, though. That sounded very much like a creeper. Right, let's go and have a look down here. Let's see if we can find our way. I'm not sure safety's the right word. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything down there. But we have found ourselves some more emerald. Can we pick those up without getting ourselves killed on gravel? Emerald. Sure, they're just emeralds. Is there anything else here that is junk that I could potentially throw away? Zombie brain, don't need that. There we go. Oh, they're not the emeralds, are they? They're the peridot. Okay. And we've got a little bit more lead ore here. It's used for something. Can't remember what. Got plenty of bats flying around. So, how deep down do we want to drop is the question. Is this where I came up? Yeah, this is where I came up. So we were heading this way. We turned left. There's nothing down there. So we can either go up and to the right, or we can go down. Well, if we go down, eventually we've got to try and find our way back up. And that is often tricky. Just going to try and dig my way through here so that we don't have to go through all of the lava and stuff. We have found some uranium ore. It's the second piece of uranium I've found as well. One of the red ones, whatever that is. Let's just dig through the wall here slightly. Gives us a little bit of a way round, I think. Just trying to be careful with lava flow and such. Oh, hello, spider. We'll get you killed. It's a lovely little cave, to be honest. Wow, we have a collection of stuff up here. I don't think most of it can get to me, though, because of problems with pathing. So, let's try and kill as much of this stuff as we can. Anything that's going to explode in our face. Come on, Mr. Creeper, you can die. We've got one of these big blocks that's stuck in the corner because, again, it can't get out of the stuff. Oh, they make the smaller ones. Okay, we've got another zombie. Fine. Let's deal with you. And that's not too bad. We've got some more string. Do I want that string? Would be nice. What do I want to get rid of? We'll get rid of the coal. I know it might seem silly getting rid of coal, but I have absolutely tons of coal. Don't really need the spider eye, I don't think. XP not working the way it should. Okay, here's a nice big bit of cave to explore. We seem to have picked it up that time. Wow. Some sort of oreberry bush. We can go much deeper down there. We'll probably have to... Oh, hello. That was close. Got a skeleton. Where did that guy come from? If you want to try and get closer, boy, you do it. There we go. Don't even know where he came from. So that creeper took me by surprise a little bit, but we survived. It was fine. So let's grab some of the stuff we've got around. We'll get some of this Ceratus quartz. Although I think I've already got a load of this. Am I even able to pick it up? Yeah, I think so. That's fine. Keeping my my eyes open. Let's get some more of this peridot. There's plenty of it around. Oh, okay. Oh, you're a skeletal archer, are you? He's dead. We've got another one. They're spawning everywhere. Okay, that was a bit of manic firing. Now, did this guy drop anything useful? Yes, he's actually dropped some gold armor. That is very, very nice. Now I really need to get rid of some junk. Okay, let's put those arrows in one stack. What would I be willing to get rid of here? Sticks. Oh, unfortunately, they're in a very, very poor state. That's a bit of a shame. Hello, Enderman. You're stuck on an Aubrey bush. Okay, you go and kill yourself. There we go. Suicidal Ender. Good stuff. Oh, there's so much nasty stuff in this cave. There's a zombie above us that looks like it's wearing some sort of hat. Yes, it was indeed. Oh, hello, Ender. You're going to come and give me grief now, aren't you? Oh, I hate that sound. I've just seen him over there in the distance. I'm getting in the water. Looks like we have some sort of zombie villager now. I do like how if you fire arrows through... Oh, where did you come from? I do like how if you fire arrows through the lava that you get flaming arrows. Getting to the point now where I can't really pick up a lot of stuff because I'm filling up all my inventory space. And we still haven't found what we came down here for. In fact, I haven't seen a single piece of... redstone in this entire world so far. Let's go ahead and grab our food and put that back on the hotbar. We've already been going for over 20 minutes now. Probably closer to 25 and I still haven't found any. Of course, I have been stopping to fight stuff and pick up iron and stuff that I probably don't need. So, we could all get some of this air-infused stone. Again, stuff that I don't really need, and it's taking up space in my bags, although we can pick it up, so obviously I must have already picked some up. So, we'll go just a tiny bit further down. Again, oh, we've got skeletons and creepers and all sorts of stuff. I will probably teleport back home, just for speed and convenience. Let us go and kill the zombie first. I did make myself another iron sword before I came down here, because I figured it might end up being a problem. Okay, let's go back to the bow. We'll see if we can kill any of these guys before we go down there. Because we've got two skeletons firing at us. They're making it very difficult for me to hit them. Apparently we got another hat from that. There we go, it's another skeleton down. Got a beehive down here. Oh, another creeper. This is problematic because it's knocking me sideways, but I should be able to shoot it in the head. There we go, it is dead. There's at least one more creeper down there, because I saw it. Let's get some light on so you guys can see what's happening. We've got some air-infused stone up here. Got some brains, probably some gunpowder. There's all sorts of... I'm not sure what that is. Let's just have some more light. Well, one of those things is definitely gunpowder. Do we need the wooden sword? Probably not. Did I pick up the thing that I wanted to pick up? No, probably not. Don't need the zombie brains. You're not going to let me pick that up still, though, are you? What did we pick up there? Right, that was gunpowder. Yeah, what's the green thing? Oh, we have a zombie. Not too sure what's going on with this guy. He's not quite dead yet. He's nearly there. 9 health, 4 health, and dead. I'd like to pick up that treasure if I can. So much stuff here to pick up. Okay, we don't need the string. We'll find string another day. I want the treasure. Let me pick up the treasure. Yeah, I'm not too sure what this is, whether it's like a lag issue, but sometimes you'll have space in your inventory and it won't let you pick certain things up. No, it still hasn't let me pick up what I wanted. Confusing powder, not too bothered about that. We'll get the treasure. What would we like to pick up here? What can we throw away? We could throw away the cobblestone. I've got tons of that. And we've picked up the blue thing, whatever it was. Oh, it was an ender fragment. Okay. So, we're running out of torches. And I'm running out of patience. There's gunpowder down here. There's yellowite ore. There's more sapphires, which I probably shouldn't bother picking up, so I'm not going to. Just going to keep looking down here till we get to the bottom. Found some more gold. Let's just go ahead and grab that quickly then. So we're currently down at level 15. And I honestly thought that we would have seen some redstone down here. Maybe we're down a little bit too deep. This is another reason also why I switched to the Sphax pack, because I know what most of the ores look like. Most of the ores, not all of them. I know what most of the ores look like from a distance. So I was hoping I'd just be able to spot something in a wall and go, oh look, there's some redstone over there. But no, that hasn't happened. A lot of gold again. Wow, we are getting a lot of gold. Which is not a bad thing. So let's go ahead and grab the gold. Can't see anything up there. I think it's almost time to call this expedition to an end. Let's get the sapphire, I suppose, while we're here. So if any of you know what level redstone spawns on this particular mod pack, or maybe it's just that I'm forgetting, I always thought redstone spawned relatively low down. But no, we haven't seen any at all. What is this? This is actually emerald. Let's go ahead and grab that, because the emeralds are kind of rare. Oh, it did let me pick it up. What have we got over here? That's more emerald. More uranium. Let's go ahead and grab that. But, yeah, I'm really, really surprised at the lack of any visible redstone. We'll just have one quick look over in the opposite direction. What have we got down here? There's another weird looking... I keep seeing these things that look like players, but aren't players. And, of course, they must be added by some sort of mod pack. Lapis, that might come in handy. Remember that was used in quite a few mods and things. Let's grab that if we can. I can't pick it up, of course, because I'm carrying around a bunch full of rubbish, like zombie brains. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Loads more coal, loads more iron. Did we already have one of those? Not sure if we do. Let's drop down here. Last torch. Well, nothing down here that we want to be dealing with, so let's get back out of here. Let's just make a little impromptu nerd pole out. Is that more lapis? Yep, we've got that. That's fine. Let's try and make sure that I've got my sword selected, because it's a little bit dangerous down here. There's some more sapphire ore. Let's go and grab that quickly. Wow, there's loads of sapphire ore. Hopefully we'll find a good use for all of that. There we go. Now you can understand why I will cut a lot of stuff like this out on the average video, because you can say, right, I'm just going to go and look for a block of something, and it can literally take you an entire day to attempt to do it. We've got gunpowder down here, we've got some auberry, aluminum auberry bushes, we've got coal. Yeah, so we've basically come down what was a very interesting ravine, and we found absolutely every block in the mod pack with the exception of redstone, which is what I wanted. And, well, no diamonds either. Would have been nice to get some of that, but it wasn't what I was looking for. So, yeah, that's been a bit of a disappointing expedition. But it's going to take me ages to get back to the surface. Now, we all know I could get back there because I could just nerd pole up and just dig my way up. And it's what I have done before. And we'll probably come back down here again at some point. One final sweep, just going back, just to make sure there isn't anything that we've missed. Although we're kind of at a point where we are sort of kind of stuck. Obviously, I've dug in there for something before. Is this where I actually came up and went in one direction? Can't even find the way out now. So what I'd be tempted to do is just dig my way up and try and find my way out of here. So to that end, what I'm going to do, big cheat that I am, is I'm just going to hit J, hit waypoints, and I'm just going to whoop, teleport home. There we are. We are home. So let's have a look at what we have picked up. We've got 55 sapphire ore. 20 peridot, we've got uranium, we've got emeralds, we've got this golden armor, which is not particularly good condition. We've got some of this slime, which we can use for Tinker's Construct. We've got lapis ender fragments, lead, more gold, yellowite ore, tin ore, cinnabar, plenty of cobblestone, silver, more bones, plenty of that iron. We can get rid of those, the cobblestone. Running very low on arrows now. I had loads before I started this. We've got air shards, got spare sword. Click to open or keep to trade. Well, we're going to have a look and see what we've got in them. Click to open or keep to trade. It's not actually letting me open for some reason. Am I missing something there? Do I have to put it in my... Ah, there we go. I actually have to put it in my hand and right click. So we've got some Thorncraft gold coins, and we've got some potions of slowness, and we also have a mundane belt. So we're starting to get some Thorncraft stuff now. Let's go ahead and put all of those in the chest of goodies. Now there is definitely redstone in here because of the amount of packs that we have. Look, redstone does indeed exist. You can see there are a few of the items that aren't actually using the pure BD craft texture pack, but that's fine, I don't mind that too much. So, we still haven't actually accomplished our mission, haven't managed to find any redstone. So if you guys know what sort of level I should be looking on for that, please, by all means, let me know. And I'm going to eat some chicken because I'm hungry and low on health. And I'll see you guys next time. So, thanks a lot for watching, and until the next video, goodbye for now.